Do you put us why you burnt yourself?
I was at the pub and I had some fireworks in my pocket and the wick was hanging out and my mate went past and pretended to light it and I was like, oh no, that's not how you light it, and I lit it and it went off in my pocket, in my hand.
See you, Daniel.
A dude I was with at the time was burning some his ex-girlfriend's letters in an ice cream container on his deck. It started to catch the deck on fire, so I went to stamp it out, but I forgot I didn't have shoes on, so I stamped it with my bare foot. And then the plastic melted to the sole of my foot.
Good on you, Julia.
So I was cooking one of those chicken in a bags in the oven.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out and
Yeah.
I've cut the ends off
Yeah.
and the whole lot, just the juice poured right into my shoe.
Good on you,
Burned my
mate.
foot.
Took the lid off a pressure cooker while it was boiling, blew up in my face. I looked like a beetroot. There were chops stuck in the ceiling.
I thought I'd touch the grill in the oven to see if it was hot. Burnt me fingerprints off 3 fingers.
When I was young, I saw Dumb and Dumber where he got his tongue stuck to the pole, went out to the garage and I put my head in the old chest freezer, got my tongue stuck to the metal inside and had a raw burn on my tongue for weeks.
Well, I was having a dot at work years ago. The knives slipped off each other and ended up burning my eyelid. Left a burn mark the shape of at the end of the knife.
I burned myself trimming a fig tree. I got the sap on my skin and it reacted with the UV from the sun. I ended up with first-degree burns on my hands and forehead.
10 years old, playing with a car lighter. Put it to my cheek to see if it would burn.
Oh, yeah. So having a bonfire, went fishing, and embers melted my micro fleece pants to my crutch.
I burnt the letter Z into me ball bag with a welder.
Put a couch that was on fire out by sitting on it.
Oh, great plan. How'd
Yeah.
that go?
Well, I didn't go to plan. It gave me severe burns and got infected and couldn't sit properly for weeks.
During army basic training, one lad burnt his own chest ironing. He tried to iron his shirt while he was wearing it.
Got caught with a dirty mag. My parents made me burn it. When they left, I decided to save a few pages. Ended up burning my trusty right hand.
Okay, I was toasting a marshmallow over a camp stove in the caravan. When the marshmallow was ready, instead of taking it off the fork, I put the fork straight in my mouth. Heard me lips sizzle. I was flying to the UK the next week. Looked like I'd been trying to have spots, but using forks instead of a knife.
This hoosed a piece of steak in the frying pan with no shirt on.
I've done this.
Forgot it had been preheated, got for about 15 minutes, blew hot oil over my chest. Ended up looking like I had a skin disease for the next month.
Calvin, good morning. What did you do?
Yeah, go mate. Jumped out of the shower one day and I was trying to iron something in the buff. And got the old iron too close to the old fella, and gave it a little sizzle.
Okay. You've ironed your penis.
Sizzled as
Yeah,
sausage.
mate, gave it a little sizzle. Yeah, she was a blister for a good week or so. Yep.
Ow.
See you, Calvin.
No.
See you, mate.
And we got a message on Facebook from Ian Clements, and he said, I love that Chilean video. I reckon you guys can't read this story without laughing. So here we go again, guys. So this is an Australian bricklayer's accident report. So this bricklayer's accident report, which is apparently printed in newsletter for the Brickies Union after it come in. And if this is a true story, this bloke is 100% getting a Darwin Award, but it's amazing. So it reads, Dear Sir, I'm writing in response to your request for additional information in Block 3 of the accident report form. I put poor planning as the cause of my accident. You asked for a fuller explanation, and so I trust the following details will be sufficient. I'm a bricklayer by trade. On the day of the accident, I was working alone on the roof of a new 6-story building. When I completed my work, I found that I had some bricks left over, which, when weighed later, were found to be slightly in excess of 250 kilos. Rather than carry the bricks down by hand, I decided to lower them in a barrel using a pulley, which was attached to the side of the building on the 6th floor. Securing the rope at ground level, I went up to the roof, swung the barrel out, and completely loaded it with bricks. Then I went down to the ground floor and untied the rope, holding it tightly to ensure a slow descent of the bricks. You will note in Block 11 of the accident report form that I weighed 70 kilos. Due to my surprise at being jerked off the ground so suddenly, I lost my presence of mind and forgot to let go of the rope. Needless to say, I proceeded at a rapid rate of knots up the side of the building. In the vicinity of the third floor, I met the barrel, which was now proceeding downwards at an equally impressive speed. This explained the fractured skull, minor abrasions, and the broken collarbone, as listed in Section 3 of the accident report form. Slowed only slightly, I continued my rapid ascent, not stopping until the fingers of my right hand were two knuckles deep into the pulley. Fortunately, by this time, I'd regained some presence of mind and I was able to hold on tightly to the rope in spite of beginning to experience pain because my knuckles were in the pulley. At approximately the same time, however, the barrel of bricks hit the ground and the bottom of the barrel fell out. Now devoid of the weight of bricks, the barrel weighed approximately 20 kg. I refer to you again to my weight, 70 kg. As you can imagine, I began a rapid descent down the side of the building. 6 stories. In the vicinity of the third floor, I met the barrel coming up. This accounts for the 2 fractured ankles, broken tooth, and several lacerations on my legs and lower body. Here, my luck began to change slightly. The encounter with the barrel seemed to slow me enough to lessen my injuries when I fell into a pile of bricks. Unfortunately, only 3 vertebrae were cracked. I am sorry to report, however, as I lay there on the pile of bricks, in pain, unable to move, I again lost my composure and presence of mind and let go of the rope. And lay there watching the empty barrel begin its journey back down towards me and then eventually on top of me. And this explains the 2 broken legs. I hope this answers your inquiry.
Oh, that poor
my old friend.
If someone was able to animate that, that's great viewing. Oh, mate. How is that man still alive, Brad? I have absolutely no idea. Oh.
And yesterday, for whatever reason, I had a lot of beef with the vegetable, the cucumber. Someone sent through and they said, here's one for Dunk. He was too quick to sledge cucumbers yesterday. This is a Jamaican bloke by the name of Mackie B who wrote a song about the benefits of cucumber.
The cucumber, or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumba. Vitamins, minerals, very high number. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your bones them stronger. Anti-wrinkle make you look younger. 95% water.
Cucumber. Jamaican me healthy. How uncommon for a Jamaican man to be holding a cucumber in a bathroom. I thought he would have been able to use a recording studio, at least to record that song.
I thought you were meaning cucumbers but something else. Oh, okay.
The Rock. $10 million right now in your hand, Duncan Hyde.
Yeah, sounds good.
Obviously, it's a lot to carry. Probably be in a couple of duffel bags. Just a criminal style.
Sounds too good to be true.
There is a catch. You are correct. There is a snail that is chasing you for the rest of your life. If it touches you, you die the most unimaginable, terrible, painful death. The snail cannot be killed. It knows your location at all times.
Obviously, the snail can swim too.
Mate, he's Koru. He's right up there, mate. He's gold platinum. He's platinum status. He's got one of the black cards.
Okay.
And the snail's only purpose is to find you. Are you taking the money?
I really want the money, but Jesus, it's very frustrating, this one, isn't
Look
it?
at you finding the wiggle room. Where's the loophole?
Can you put a GPS on the
No.
snail?
You never know what time it'll pop up.
So
imagine how your sleeps are, not knowing that when you hop into bed, that snail could be outside. And by the time you wake up, you're in pain and you're having the most horrible death. You've got no indication of time.
Let's say, for example, you got the $10 million, you buy a house on all 4 sides of the town that you live in, and then you have to commute to work. The snail's like chugging its way out overnight, out to one of your places. Is it a dick? Does it hang out in the middle of the road waiting for you? You could accidentally run the thing over and then bang, you're dead.
Pretty much. And you never know which house, say for example, to use that, you never know which house it's going to be heading to. It's not like if you go round and round and round and round in circles, it just follows you round and round and round and round in circles.
Jamie says take the money, put the snail in a jar. Well, you've touched it then.
It can't be stopped.
Go straight through the jar, does it?
Right. It just keeps
Ben
on
says put it in a box. Someone said you take the money and raise an army of hedgehogs in your backyard to catch the snail. See, now we're thinking. Let's try and figure this one out. Everyone wants the money. The 10 mil have been right nice
Mate,
right now.
Do you think a hedgehog, even an army of hedgehogs, do you think a box is going to stop it? If a hedgehog can follow you, if a snail can follow you to the four corners of the globe, that's not going to stop for a box. It's not going to stop for a jar. It will never stop.
The Rock.